Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily DVAR Halacha. And here's a brand new halacha for you, and it's for Sunday, the 28th of January, which is the 12th day of SHVAT. I'm in New York right now, recording in the middle of Brooklyn, but our halachas have to continue every single day, of course. So, this being the 12th day of Shvat, that means we're growing very close to Tu B'Shvat. Tu B'Shvat this year will start on Tuesday night and will continue Tuesday night into Wednesday. What is Tu B'Shvat? Basically, it's the new year for the trees. But the first thing everybody would wonder is, why do the trees need a new year? We understand why people have a new year, like on the 1st of Tishrei, and we are all judged and everything. And some do say that trees are judged, and it could be at times like this, although it seems to happen in other points in the calendar. But what is the effect on us, the humans, of having a Tu B'Shvat, a new year for the trees? Well, it is important. I'll tell you why. You're not going to feel it in your daily life, you city dwellers, especially outside of Israel. But these are the facts. For people who have trees or who are living by agriculture, and especially in the country of Israel, what used to happen was, of course, that they would have to give miser, or 1/10 of whatever they produce. And if you want to give 1/10 of whatever you produce, of course, you're going to have to define what produced when. In other words, if some stuff produced in year A and some other stuff produced in year B, when you want to give your miser, your 10th, to charity or wherever God tells you to give it to, you're only going to be able to give it within its appropriate year. So that all the, let's say, the fruit of year A should be tithed or misered. I made up that verb, but that means you take all of the fruit of the same year and you give 1/10 of it to miser. So you have to have a marking spot of when did my year begin and when did my year end. So Tu B'Shvat to Tu B'Shvat would be your way of marking when the year began and when the year ended. And if you have 100 units of fruit during that given year, then according to the laws of Meiser, which of course are very intricate and we won't go into now, you would take 1/10 of that and give that 1/10 that happened from Tu B'Shvat to Tu B'Shvat inside of that year, and you would give 1/10 of that to Meiser. That's the bare basics. Also, if you have a tree during the first 3 years that your tree is bearing fruit, you're not supposed to use any of that fruit during the first 3 years. And that again would be measured from Tu B'Shvat to Tu B'Shvat. So people who work with trees, especially in the land of Israel, would have to know this so that they would be able to decide what fruit is from what year. And whatever fruit is from that given year, you would say, okay, that was all year one of my tree. That was all year two. That was all year three. And then in the fourth year, you go into another cycle. And then finally, after that, you would be able to eat your fruit. Hope that wasn't confusing, but that's why some of the reasons why a new year for the trees is necessary. Us regular city dwellers, we won't feel it in too many ways halachically, except for the few customs that we have of things that we tried to do on Tu B'Shvat, and we'll be doing them probably in our next halacha. Thanks for logging on. Log on again tomorrow for more. Bye-bye.